Pop a top again. I think I'll have another round.
Tasty. Ooh, shout out to this Voodoo Ranger.
Ooh. Shout out to HB Cola. Voodoo Ranger.
Voodoo Ranger. I gotta tell you, that Kroger Steel was the best thing ever. The Kroger build your own 6-pack at my local Kroger went out. I guess they're moving it or just getting rid of it for some wine coolers or whatever. So they took all the extra beer they had and stuck it on a damn shelf, and it was half priced, $5 for a 6-pack. So I cleared them out of all their Voodoo Ranger.
That, my friend, is the true definition of bittersweet, because you got a 6-pack for dirt cheap, but you only got it for dirt cheap because they're clearing it out for seltzers and wine. So yeah, right? It's bittersweet.
I always enjoyed like that build your own 6-pack because like it's $10. Yeah, like it's a little expensive for a 6-pack, but it's like if you like trying new beers or like trying new seltzers or new drinks, like that's perfect because then you're not committed to drinking another 6 terrible fucking beers or another 5 terrible beers.
Yeah, before they had that build your 6-pack. So this was, years back. I don't know if they had it back then. This is back in 2014, 15, maybe. I worked for Merge Drilling, and there was a guy, an expat, that was going back overseas, and he was selling stuff from his house. He's like, selling, my beer fridge in the garage. You want to come pick it up? You can have whatever's in it. I was like, all right, cool. So I drive over there and pick it up, open the fridge, and he has like so many different 6-packs with like 5 beers in them. It's because he's an expat. So he comes over here, he goes and gets a 6-pack from the grocery store. He's like, I don't like it. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if they had it back then, but if it wasn't, hey, you ever heard of build your own 6-pack? You wouldn't have this problem.
Exactly. That's probably where it started. They're like, damn, man.
Yeah. These
that is the worst though. You commit, you go, this 6-pack looks really cool.
Oh, it is.
And you're like,
and
I like
6-packs aren't cheap.
No, especially because these like craft beers, I feel like they're going to charge like up the fucking ass. So you're taking $12, $13 for fucking.
Yeah, if you don't like it, you're screwed. And then you're like, you're sitting on that beer when you have parties, you're trying to give it away to people. Hey, try this. Like, take this out of my fridge.
Try it before it gets all skunky.
Yeah, that build your own 6-pack is freaking such a great idea. I think invented the build your own 6-pack? Vagabonds and street thugs, because in the gas stations they would always like go in and like mix and match and pull 6-packs apart. You ever seen that? And it's like,
where you go to grab a 6-pack and a beer's missing out of it, and you're like, what the fuck?
Like, what the fuck? It's like street urchins created the build your own 6-pack because they're always picking stuff apart.
I'm sitting there thinking,
George's place like, fuck it, we're just gonna do build your own 6-pack to beat this stuff because we're tired of having you break everything apart.
I thought you were gonna say a woman invented it because she can never make up her mind. Oh, I want this and this and this and this and this.
No, because women just make you buy the 6-pack and they'll try one, but oh no thanks, you keep the rest, and then like they're not out any money because they just tried one of yours. It's like when you go out to eat and they're like,
shitty ass seltzer.
Yeah, they try to convince you to order something so they can eat part of it. And it's like, why didn't you just order that if you were going to eat part of it? I'm going to order my beer. Order your own shit.
Do you want any fries? No. Yeah. I'll just eat all of yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you going well, save some fries for us.
Well, I'm starving. Let's see if we can reference that Chris Farley skit in every episode we have. Because
I'm with
for those that, if young guns are listening to this and you're not aware of Saturday Night Live and Chris Farley, you're missing out on life.
That was one of the golden ages of SNL, was like Chris Farley, David Spade.
Yeah. That was the second golden era.
Adam
the first
Sandler.
Era was like the Steve Martin in those days, like
Jim Belushi,
Blues Brothers, yeah. And then the second coming is like the Adam Sandler, David Spade, Chris Farley like wave, and then it just went to all shit.
Yeah,
it absolutely sucks. I have not watched a Saturday Night Live episode in.
No, it got good with what's his name? So that Keenan came on there,
The dude from Good
and then
Burger?
and then it's who's the guy that plays the coach, the soccer coach? He does the TV show. It's called Ted something. Ted Bundy? No, it's not Ted Bundy. He's an American
Ted
coach that
Lasso?
goes over. Ted Lasso, that guy.
He wasn't on Saturday Night Live, was he?
He was on Saturday
Jason
Night Live.
Sudeikis?
Jason Sudeikis.
He was on Saturday Night
SNL.
Live?
He was on SNL for like 2 or 3 seasons. Fucking
I didn't know that.
hilarious. Yeah.
Damn. I had no idea. Huh.
Yeah, he's good on it. I like it.
I like Sudeikis. Love me some Sudeikis. Anyways,
Talking about some Sudeikises and liking things. How about that World Cup?
Talking about Saturday nights.
Right?
I mean, the World Cup is as predicted, I think, so far, right? There's really no shockers, I don't think.
The biggest upset was obviously Italy losing to New Zealand. Nobody saw that coming. Yeah. Especially not me.
Except for the rest of us in the world that are all sane.
Not
when
me
you told me you
Italy
picked
by
Italy,
10.
I had to reread your text and be like, he knows they're playing New Zealand, right? I told you like 2 weeks ago, when New Zealand lost to France, they're pissed off and they're just going to stomp a mud hole in every single person they played.
Oh, yeah, you did.
They're going to overcompensate for losing and just be like, it's just pissed off. Like, now we're just going to beat everybody. And what scares me is now that DuPont is out, I mean, I don't think one person makes the whole team, but he sure plays a big role.
God, that was such a big argument on the internet.
Devastating. What? That he makes the whole team that they're going to...
Yeah. People are like, oh, France is out now that DuPont's gone. And everybody's like, it's a fucking team sport. There's all these other players that are really good. And it's true. The backline's pretty solid for France.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
think people are writing him off real quick.
He's really good. But if you take Shohei Ohtani like you did off the Angels, or you take say Kyle Tucker off the Astros, they're still a good team. They're not as good. When you have a star, I mean, they're
a star for a reason, but it's not the whole team.
France is still a damn good team. They're still gonna, it hurts them a little bit. It definitely makes it.
I don't
harder.
Think the play is going to be as clean.
Yeah. I mean, you've got somebody that's played how many matches, how many minutes, like. France doesn't immediately drop in my book. I think they're still probably 1 and 2.
Not to mention, didn't they win? They won with their backup scrum half.
Not against New Zealand.
In a game before that. No, not against New Zealand, but in a game before that, like DuPont didn't play in their backup.
Oh yeah, in the prior, but it was like a nobody. I mean, they were expected to. I don't know. There's talks of him coming back in the quarterfinals with like a face mask or something. Did you see that meme with like all the different mask options? I don't know if he's going to come. I mean, this isn't like basketball where you can come back with a mask on. I mean, you're going to be taking shots to the face, dude. You don't want to, because if it's your cheek, especially like it's fragile, it's going to move up. Like if you hit like your orbital bone, if it starts like, you know what I mean? It's like a windshield in summer. It's a little bit of a crack, but if you keep like pushing your limits, it's going to spread. Not that fracture. So I don't know doctor talk, but
I don't think my eyesight is worth a World Cup.
Well, not when you're young too, and you can go to the next one.
Yeah,
it's not like this is if this is your last like final like send off, right? Then you leave it all out there. You play with one nut like homeboy did back in the day.
This is New Zealand guy.
Yeah, this is. If you hadn't heard that story, go ahead and Google it. I think they're going to obviously play this match without him the next 2 or something, and just kind of see how they do. And I just don't think there's no need to rush him back, man. I don't know.
God, now I'm imagining like some grizzled. Yeah, I'm just imagining some like grizzled fucking old rugby player. Like I used to play on the national team. You look at him, he's like wearing an eye patch. You're like, oh, what happened, dude? He goes, rugby match.
Yeah. World
Busted my
Cup.
fucking cheekbone. What the fuck?
Yeah. Nah.
God,
I don't
no.
know. It'll be interesting. I know we kind of missed, I think, a week or two for you guys listening. So we apologize,
Yeah.
but there's just a lot going
There's
on. You got World Cup, college
we got
football, NFL. Me still trying to find a motherfucking job, going on tons of interviews,
we got we got
waiting to hear back. So
side projects going on.
side
We got things we're
projects, you
trying to
got
organize.
no side
A
pieces, just side projects.
fucking
You got rabbit shows,
Ayo.
guinea pig shows,
I got wifey getting ready for a rabbit show, heading over to Louisville.
nationals. Yeah, we got some
Nationals, bro.
some R&D for refined ruggers in the work. So we got a lot going. Trying to bring
Yeah.
you a lot of stuff, but this weekend was some solid matches. We'll skip Wednesdays. All right, your video's gone, but I think it's still recording you, so we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, it's
This
still
is the
recording.
Joyce Riverside. Japan and Samoa was a good one. That was a close one, 28-22. I think
Yeah, it
that may
was.
be one that
That was
I
such a good
lost.
match.
I think so. I went 7 for 8 last week. I don't remember which one. Let me look at my scores. Which one I didn't get.
Did you pick Samoa over Japan? Shame.
Did I what? You cut out.
I think I'm still.
Hold on. Yep, that's the one I got wrong. I said Samoa was going to win by 7.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I got that.
Yeah,
I got that one wrong.
I put Japan by 10. Got them within that spread. So,
Yeah, you got me on that one. That was a good match, though. That was a
great.
That was
match.
a nice back and forth.
Those are the kind of matches I like to see at the World Cup.
What came down to,
Like,
because I'm looking at it, and Samoa scored a try in the 65th minute and 78. So it's like, dude, they were close.
Yeah,
I mean,
like they were making a push.
Dude, Samoa even had a red card. I didn't realize that in the 47th minute. So they were, damn, Samoa was playing a man down. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I watched the first half of that match. So it says here Samoa got a red card in the 47th minute.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a good match. Obviously, there was
that was
a good one. There were some blowouts, but
I think that was the closest match. Everybody else was like blowouts.
Like
I said before, nobody expected Italy to lose so bad to New Zealand. That really upset everybody.
Yeah, anybody that picked Italy to win that one must be a crazy person.
Yeah,
I
can't believe that happened.
Yeah.
No,
96-17, dude. And you picked Italy to win.
Not even by 10 points. Yeah, they had it.
Jesus.
It was because that's, you know what? I'm just a sucker for
still
Starship Troopers. I don't know.
Because of meme. So yeah, I would advise you don't make picks based off memes, but hey,
I can't help it. When I see a good meme, I'm all in.
So on the statistics for that match, New Zealand had 135 runs to Italy's 98. Not bad. Meters run, New Zealand 806, Italy 445.
Oh my God.
Dude, that's rough. 96-17. I told you, New Zealand is pissed. They are pissed.
Yeah, that's such a killer score. And that's not even like, it's not even like, it's like against like I'm not going to say a bad team, but it's like not against like a team who's been consistently losing. Like Italy has been pretty like competitive throughout this tournament. Yeah. For them to get like fucking put it on, like New Zealand put the boots to them.
And if you didn't watch the match, there was a try we were talking about earlier in the corner. I think it was Will Jordan. Diving try, like as he's getting hit to cut it back. It was just beautiful. It was like classic All Black stuff. But you might not want to watch that match because it's such a blowout. But just you can watch. I think he scored it like in the 6th minute or something. It was like within the first like 10 minutes. It was glorious. I mean, New Zealand had. I mean, it was just clicking. it was a beautiful thing to watch. Well, at least you didn't pick Romania to beat Scotland. That was 84-0.
Yeah, no, I put Scotland by 33, and I was still way off.
Argentina smoked Chile 59-5. Chile got a try though, so they celebrated that. They were pretty happy. That's a big deal for them.
That Fiji and Georgian game was really
17-12.
Well.
That was the other good one I was going to say.
That was a really good one. It was very back and forth.
I didn't think it was going to be that close when I think I picked it. Let me go back.
No, me either.
I had Fiji win by 12, so I guess that was going to be a little bit closer. But
oh my God, Samsies.
Samsies. 20.
Yeah, I mean, it was like Fiji. I think the first,
they struggled.
I want to say like the first 20, 30 minutes.
Because they didn't score till the 51st minute. Yeah.
That was it. The first half
so Georgia had 3 tries, or no.
Real tight.
3 penalty kicks in the first half. So they were up 9-0.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what it was. It was very a tight game. It was good. It was a great game.
Great.
Yeah. If you want something to watch, go back on if you're getting bored.
All second half right there. Yeah, Fiji had 0 points in the first half. Like, they just weren't clicking. But Georgia, I remember now, so watching back, Georgia's defense in that first half was fucking insane, dude. Like, their goal line defense and everything was, and because Fiji backline looks like front line.
Can you pull up the stats on that?
Pull them up. Fiji's, like, backs look like, they all are the same size, like gigantic, just huge dudes.
The Fijians they're all.
So Georgia was just massive. Like stopping them. I was like, when they got close to the try line, I was like, oh, Fiji's going to put it through. They're just going to muscle it through. And Georgia's like, nope. I was like, what the fuck, dude? They were just.
I want to see that tackle. What's the tackle number on that?
Okay, here we go. So runs. Fiji 149 to 105. Dude, the meters were close. Fiji had 495 meters run. Georgia had 480. Clean breaks 6-7. Tackles. So Fiji had 108 tackles. Georgia had 197, like almost double. That's nuts. Missed tackles 28 for Fiji, 17 for Georgia. Turnover knock on. This is where Fiji was hurting in the first half. 16-7. 16 knock on turnovers. That's where Fiji was hurting. But yeah, the tackles are like almost double. That's like Georgia was like tackling.
Yeah.
But 16 knock-ons, that's why I was like, Fiji should have won by a lot more. They were just hurting themselves.
Yeah.
It was, the first half, I was like, oh, dude, is Georgia really going to beat Fiji?
It was good to see them pull it together, though. I think they went into the locker room at halftime and had some of Michael's secret sauce.
Something. Because they would have dropped, because Fiji's in third right now, only a point behind Australia. And Australia's played 4 matches versus Fiji's only 3.
Yeah, so they're on their tail. Speaking of Australia,
shit show.
Good to see them pull out a win.
They just been an absolute shit show. Sorry, Brennan, but
I want to know. Do you think? What do you think the Eddie Jones reception back in Australia?
I don't think they're gonna let him come into the country. No.
Yeah.
They say sorry, but he goes to get on the plane. They're like, "Your plane's
going to retire him?"
Like, where's it going? Not
Your
Australia.
Can't get on this. This ain't your plane, mate. Can't see. Yeah.
This ain't your plane.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if any other country's going to pick him up after this one.
I think you just go club rugby at that point. Come coach MLR, buddy. Yeah.
Didn't we talk about him coming over to the U.S.?
Did that whole podcast. Glad he didn't.
Glad he didn't. Glad he
didn't. They beat Portugal, but
definitely dodged the ball.
Glad he didn't. Yeah, there was only 2 close matches really of the weekend. South Africa beat Tonga, of course.
I did think that was going to be a bigger score.
I did too. I think I had that one I think like by 50 or something. Let me look again. I
went classic 69.
You had to have one of those in there.
So.
Oh, I always said by 22.
Always.
What the hell was I smoking?
Oh, did you? You must have.
I got all mine right except for the Samoa Japan one, but I got no within 5. Where the week before I got like 3 within 5.
I think I'm still like, I don't know, like I still have feelings for Japan since the last World Cup.
Since the last World War.
So like I think whenever
I mean World Cup.
Yeah.
Remember the Alamo.
Never mind. Remember the Arizona. Yeah, no, they were totally like I've loved how they played the last World Cup, you know, and I've just been like really enjoying that, watching that team. So I think every it's like every time they play, and now Fiji is kind of like taking that place.
Yeah,
as like the underdog, and now I really want to see Fiji succeed.
I do want Fiji to win.
Like I want them to make it out of pool play. Will they? I don't know, but
they have a chance because Australia looks like crap.
Yeah.
But
this is their year to show.
This is your year. Do it for Fiji.
This is your year. Speaking of shots, I guess let's go into the matches.
Yeah,
for this
buddy.
Week. Also, can I just say, like, I love having rugby every weekend, but sometimes this whole spread out starting on Thursday to Sunday is just and I get it, like, we got to fit everybody in.
It's nice, but it's like, I'd like it just to be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, let's tighten it up a little. Tighten that schedule.
Like Thursday nights already, like, I mean, now the Thursday one's during the day at 2, I get it, but it's like Thursday's like Thursday night football. But I mean, this is America, so, you know,
it's
every other country's like, they want the,
you know,
I don't know, I like it all just packed in,
first world problems,
but spread it out's fine. Speaking of spreading it out, so Thursday, you thought I was going to go somewhere bad there. Everybody listening to this podcast just thought I was about to go somewhere X-rated there.
Speaking of spreading it out, New Zealand's definitely about to spread that shit out.
Spread Uruguay wide open.
You already know what I'm doing on that one. Uruguay. I'm going
Uruguay
with
by 69.
How's it going? Like
yeah. I don't think anybody in this world is going to pick Uruguay. The only people picking Uruguay to win is
Uruguay. Yeah, I don't think they are.
You're
people. Yeah, Uruguayans.
What are they? Uruguayans?
Uruguayans.
Uruguayans.
Uruguats.
Uruguayans.
Uruguayanites.
Uruguayans.
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 Ah, it's just a fugazi.
The fugazis.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way in hell.
New Zealand's got that.
I'm going to pick.
As much as I love a good underdog
I don't think New
story,
Zealand's going to put their starters in. I'm not going to give a point spread on. I'm not going to give any point spreads. I'm just going to say who's going to win. Yeah.
You shouldn't. Yeah, just say who's going to win. Don't put a point. I just wanted to put that one out because I wanted to say 69.
That's it. And then Friday, you have just a single game again, 2:00. So France and Italy, I feel like this one's.
This is going to be a good one. It
should be a blowout. I feel like it's going to be close for some reason. Not blowout, but I feel like comfortable win. But I feel like this one's going to be close all the way to the end. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because DuPont's gone.
I would say
you're glitching. No, you're back.
I'm going to say France is going to be in the 30s and Italy's 20s.
Yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be something like that.
So I see like 50 points. Be close. I think France is going to pull it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You don't think it's going to be like higher than that?
It's just gut. It's my gut. That's my bubble gut.
This could be the upset though, because like Italy, I feel like they both got really strong backs, dude. Italy's got that one player, Capitolini.
The one there, pasta
Cappuccino.
fagioli. How many Italian stereotypes?
And then they got that Iolata guy.
He's a spicy backline. Forget about it.
He's a spicy Sicilian.
Forget it's about gonna be close. Right? I don't like. What's the upset? Right, there has to be an upset through this World Cup.
I think that for
there hasn't been an upset yet in this World Cup.
What do you mean upset? For those two,
I wouldn't say the first match New Zealand France was an upset.
I think. Wait,
New Zealand was coming off a couple losses in like their World Cup. I don't think that. I wouldn't consider that an upset.
I think people were split on that.
France was at home. I mean, kicking off the World Cup, they had all the momentum. I want to upset like a Georgia beating, like Wales or something, like something that's just not. That's I say that because that's the first match is Saturday, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I think the only upset possibility this week would be
that one.
Georgia
Samoa England would
Samoa England.
That would be an upset. I don't think it's going to happen. That would obviously be an upset. Or Scotland. There's no way Scotland can upset Ireland.
That'd be so good.
But
that'd be.
Yep.
Irish boys undefeated till the end.
Be careful now. That was the Saturday lineup. No, I was referencing our conversation prior.
That's my mom's side of the family now. Be careful. I'll hit you with. Our conversation earlier.
The abbreviations for the All Blacks.
I'll hit you with it. What?
The first match is Saturday, Wales, Georgia. I mean, we're giving that one to Wales all day long. England, Samoa. We'll say that's the upset of the weekend if there is one, right?
Yeah.
Nobody likes England, except for people from England. Maybe Carl might not like us saying that, but Samoa beats England.
I see us being.
That's my upset.
Ireland's gonna win. Yeah, you think Samoa?
Gotta have one. I think each week I pick like.
You gotta have one. I'm gonna wait later because England's gonna pull that.
What could happen? I don't know. Like an upset. Ireland's gonna beat Scotland. That's easy.
I think we're on Sunday. So? On Sunday, we're gonna be split. Yeah. Sunday.
So you're picking Sunday?
I think we're gonna be
starting off Japan, Argentina
for sure.
I think you're gonna pick Japan.
I would pick Japan, but I mean Argentina's so solid that front. I mean their package is great, but I
want Japan to win. Japan. But if I was betting, I'm betting Argentina. Argentina.
Yeah, I mean they're both going
in
into
on the app.
This game with 2 wins, 1 loss.
It is.
It's the classic red versus blue.
I've never played Halo.
Halo reference.
I've never owned an Xbox.
Oh my God.
Never owned an Xbox.
Whoa. I'm floored. What? You never went over to a friend's house, played Xbox? Nobody in the barracks had an Xbox. You played Halo?
Never played Halo a day in my life. Never.
There's no
I've been a PlayStation and Nintendo person. Never.
No fucking way. You never wanted to be.
No, that first off, that's
wanted to be
Navy
fucking Master
rank,
Chief,
so.
just fucking gunning down these little aliens. It's. Yeah, it is, but it's weird because they're Marines.
I'm looking to see when Halo came
in the
out.
game.
Tangent. When did Halo come out? Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
It launched in 2001. Okay, I was in 2001. Huh. I never played Halo. Never.
Yeah, dude. And it's like
Space
It's
Force.
like what is it? There's Space Marines.
I've never played Halo. I mean, I've played.
Space
I mean, I've
Force.
barely played Call of Duty. I mean, I've always played
I hope more Star
sports games or like Mario. Or, okay, so I played shooting games for PlayStation, but the only shooting games I play is the Sniper Elite games. I like solo, like, mission. I don't like a bunch of.
Have you ever played?
Oh yeah,
Have you ever played Big Cabela's?
Well, I've played it on the
Big
thing,
Game
and
Hunt
then back in the day, I lived with the dude. We were two bachelors living in his house.
on the PlayStation.
He had Big Game Hunter arcade in his house with the shotgun and everything. Yeah, dude. It was awesome. We had the big arcade. It was so much fun.
I can.
I gotta stay away from that thing for free and just we play. I will
easily burn $10. Burn $10 through that thing.
Do they?
You know they sell that at Academy.
It was. We had that and
it's like $400. $500. I don't know if I can justify it.
No, I wish, dude. I've spent a ton of money.
If you had Golden Tee, was it Golden Tee?
I put some money down in Golden Tee.
Oh fuck!
But yeah, never Halo. Never a Halo. I do want an Xbox. My kids want an Xbox awesome. Because they play this game called Slime Rancher on the Switch, and they came out the Slime Rancher 2, but not on the Switch. It's only like PC or Xbox. So I was like, fuck yeah, I gotta get an Xbox for Christmas. But it's like Xbox One. It's like I'm just getting an old used one. Like,
just get him a PC, dude.
Game on a PC? No, hell no.
Just get it.
No, I'll stick on my Chromebook.
Just get a PC, man.
You cut out. Oh, you're back. All right, back to rugby. Tangent.
Those little desktops. Back. Okay. Yeah. So Japan, Argentina. This is probably. I think this is going to be the match of the week. I think Sundays is going to be like the matches because Japan, Argentina is going to be a good game. Tonga and Romania is going to be the game because whoever loses this game is the complete loser of that fucking pool.
I'm looking at the points right now. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Have lost.
Yeah, they both have 0 points.
It's
Romania's point differential is
it's fucking wooden spoon. This is the wooden spoon right here.
Yeah.
There's a Namibia of
B. Bravo.
Pool D, right? Yeah.
So this one's like a 7-5 match B, or something. Okay.
Yeah.
No way.
I think it's gonna be high scoring. Like don't neg them on the scores, but I think it's gonna be close.
I think you're right on close. I think all 3 matches are gonna be close on points, but. Well, no, I take that.
They're back. Both because they're both.
All 3 matches are not going to be close on points.
It's like I would say it'd be like watching 2 D3 teams play.
That's jacked up.
Like it's gonna be close. Like it's gonna be high scoring because the defense isn't there, but it's gonna be close.
I think it's gonna be low, close and low.
I'll say like 10. I'm saying. I think
I'm unders.
I think they hit the 20s. I'm gonna say they hit the 20s.
I'm unders, and then the last match for Sunday is Fiji, Portugal. Normally, I would have said close, but I think Fiji coming off all those errors and like struggling in the first half, they have a come to Jesus meeting this week. And Portugal, unfortunately, is going to be they're going to be the guinea pig. Cover your guinea pig's ears, but
they're gonna eat it, dude.
I think Fiji's going to beat Portugal. I think Fiji's going to like definitively beat them. I think they're like definitively going to be like, all right, let's shake off what happened last week and let's just stomp a mud hole in Portugal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Portugal
Portugal's
lost
going to
and
be.
tied. They lost Australia and tied
They're
Georgia,
going to be the
and
whipping horse
Fiji.
of
Fiji beat both those
whipping
teams.
post of Fiji's mistakes from last week.
Yeah,
They'll be.
yeah.
Yeah,
And Fiji
I
held
think Fiji
Wales
beats
to
Portugal by
2
like 20
penalty
something.
kicks. Like, I think.
Normally I'd say no, but coming off of what they happened last
You think
week
it's a big spread?
and all those issues and not scoring in the first half, I think they're gonna. There's no way they
Yeah.
play that sloppy back to back. I think they're gonna bounce back very
They're going to come out
definitively. Yeah, they're gonna be like, all right, let's show people what Fiji really is.
out
That was
swinging.
not Fiji last week. That
Yeah.
was whatever the yips, and now we're just gonna. They're gonna pull like New Zealand after losing to France. They're like, all right, let's.
Fucking yips.
Let's show everybody we stand a chance in this crap.
Yeah.
Because barely winning last week was not who they are. I think this is like a resurgent Fiji, like they're slowly each World Cup getting better and better. I mean, we already know they're dominant like sevens, but I think they're like, all right, let's show you we can play 15s too.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, not dominant because they don't win it, but like
dominant at sevens because they still they score. I mean, they score. They're I think I would like to put Fiji in the fantastical.
It is
realm because watching them play is fantastic because their ball movement.
You just can't
the way they
not watch.
It's like I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a don't look away.
It's like watching art. It's like watching
something
art. That's
spectacular or a break or a good. It's like every single one on the team can like goose step, sidestep out your pants and like just make you miss and here's the thing. I'm gonna say this right now. I would die by this. Fiji is the hardest hitting rugby team right now. Those dudes,
yes. Every game I've watched, every time it's a Fiji game, I've always sat there and went, ooh.
It's like the old days of watching
Audible.
Who was like your John Lynch. It's not racist, but I don't know why I think of him like the old white safety for the Buccaneers. You remember? He was safety cornerback, but just like known for just like laying people out coming across the middle. It's like, every time you see him on the field, you're like, oh, somebody's getting lit up. It's like every time I watch Fiji match, like somebody's getting lit up, dude. And speaking of getting lit up, somebody's getting carted up.
Somebody's getting
it popped in my head. Did you see the last weekend? The dude like dislocated his elbow or popped out of place. Did you see that hit? I forget what match. He like gets hit like hard, and he like going down. He puts his arm out like this, and like you see his elbow just kind of like bend in, and like they tend to him. They bring the stretcher out, and then they take the stretcher away, and he walks off. He's just like holding his arm like this as he's walking off, and they replayed it, and I was like, oh, it just like bent a certain way it wasn't supposed to bend. I was like, oh man, like that's rough. Speaking of learning how to break a fall, another tangent. So Tua for the Dolphins, right, had all those concussions last year. Well, during the off season, he took like I think it was jiu-jitsu or something to teach him how to fall, like to reduce his impact. I was like, oh, that's smart, man. So he like worked all off season with like a jiu-jitsu coach or somebody to like learn how to like roll and go with the force instead of like stopping it. And I saw him use it in one of the wrong sport, one of the games. And it like, he hits, he like rolls off. I was like, dude, that's smart, man. It's like, it's cool that they learn, like they take other sports to perfect their craft. Like I remember back in the day when go ahead. Ballet, for footwork and stuff.
I've heard like some players like there taking ballerina
back in the day when
ballerina
Pete Carroll first came back
ballet
to the Seahawks from coaching at USC. He brought in rugby coaches to teach them how to wrap up and tackle. And like that next year, Seattle was just like nobody was breaking tackles. And they talked about it and said, yeah, we brought in rugby coaches to teach them how to like wrap up and actually tackle instead of just like spearing people. And it's like, dude, they became like the best defense and like nobody breaking tackles. But it's like smart that these guys like use outside sources and different, and that's the teams and the people that go further is, using, you know, yeah,
Well, I feel like that's what you got to do. You got to be fluid in how you learn, because everything
everything almost relates to everything. Yeah,
everything is
I
applicable
mean, it really does.
to what you're
It
doing.
was,
Yeah, it's weird. You can always pull one thing from you, like they always say,
yeah,
you want to be a master of your trade, but hey, be a
and you want to
jack
be
of
able
all
to dig
trades,
deep.
master of
You
none,
know,
because you can apply something from everything.
it's cool the way they do that. I'm trying to think of like what rugby could learn from other sports, but I guess that could learn how to fall. But I don't. The way he got tackled, just the way it happened, is like
I
there's
think
no way you're going to
Greco-Roman
avoid that.
wrestling.
But yeah, the elbow just went. I was
Yeah,
dude, just straight up was like, I'm going to walk it off. Like, yeah, you're not recovering.
that's all training stuff. I was like, oh yeah, you can do like sprinting or something. No,
Yeah.
when I don't know, track.
Oh,
Well, look at what's his name, the fastest
Carlin,
man,
not Carlin Else, Usain Bolt.
Carlisle.
Are you talking about rugby? Oh yeah.
Yeah, get Usain Bolt. Yeah, get
Shit, they've
Usain Bolt to
got
come out and
Perry
train
Baker and
all the
Carlin Else
backs on how
going
to
from.
sprint.
Perry Baker just has like 8-foot legs, so that helps. No, Colin Isles isn't playing anymore.
Is he
Perry Baker
playing? I
is,
don't think he's playing anymore.
but I think he got hurt at one point. No, Colin Isles hasn't
Perry
played.
Baker's just.
But yeah, Fiji's just like
Beastly.
laying people out. They ain't messing around, man. But they have a good chance. Like I said, they're only 1 point behind Australia, and Australia's played 4 matches, so
Fiji's so good.
I love it.
Those
man.
are. I like.
It's easy
I'm
to
really
root for
enjoying
them.
watching Fiji this World Cup.
It really is.
Yeah. Like I'm all about the Irish winning, but like I don't know if I watched
It's
a full
hard
game
when they're winning by so
of them playing yet, just because like they're
Well,
winning
I
so
usually
much,
have
and I'm
like 2
like,
screens going between college football
I
and,
don't care
and the
anymore.
World Cup, and so I have one on the TV and one on the iPad. So like if the rugby match is a closer match, it's tighter, I'll throw that up on the big screen, then put the college football on the iPad and switch it back and forth based off which is a better watch.
Yeah. All right. Who you picking for Tonga and Romania? Did we say?
I gotta go Tonga, man. I just like Tongans. I just don't think Romania's. I mean, like I said, it's gonna be close. I just don't see Romania winning it.
Yeah.
Unless there's like a bunch of red cards or something. Romania gets no love.
I mean, I'm going back and looking at these like the point differentials. Like,
I mean, props to them.
No love at all, man.
I mean,
every game has been 70 plus points.
Kingwood Rugby and just like knowing you're getting smoked and you just have to finish the match. Now, no way am I comparing D3 men's rugby to World Cup, but I'm just saying, in a hypothetical world of just getting the brakes stomped off of you.
The feeling doesn't.
I know how it feels.
The feeling doesn't change.
It's a tough pill to swallow.
100 plus points.
I mean, it could be.
It is.
That was
talking about
a massive yawn. If you think as much sleep as I got last night, I wouldn't be tired.
Whoa, big yawn.
Jesus. Sorry, you were saying, speaking of breaks getting beat off of you, Kingwood Rugby, because those two go hand in hand. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was say Kingwood Rugby. Yeah, TRU released all our club rugby schedules, so that's exciting. We are getting ready for club rugby, so here in Texas.
It seems every year they push it back.
I think all the schedules have been pushed back, though, more. So it's not so much like November, December. I think now we're
Yeah,
starting
the week
there's
before
one
Thanksgiving.
game
Yeah.
in November, and then there's like a month break, and then there's like a break. Well,
it's always the
is it
weekend
game
of
and then
Veterans Day.
Lone Survivor.
It's always fall.
Because Lone Survivor is always Veterans Day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
So I know there's like, I think each team has a match in like November, December, and then there's a break, and then they finish the rest of the season starting January.
Did
out
people post it on their site? What year are we in? 2000.
Pretty sure that's how it is.
Some people posted,
but
I was trying to see if.
Yeah. While Clay's looking that up, if you're if you know somebody who's looking for a rugby team, go check out Kingwood. Recently moved down to D4, rebuilding their club. Come out, they do practices every Tuesday and Thursday, and sometimes on Saturdays.
Yeah, it's been at the Kingwood High School behind the tennis court. So
I believe.
Right now it's touch practice, but
right now. Yeah,
you want to get out and get some time in, play some rugby. I'm looking up to see a schedule for D3 right now, but I don't see it.
Yeah,
they did.
I know, like the Dallas Reds released everybody's stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Or for their, they have like a D1, D2, D3.
Really?
Women's side. I think they put together a D4 side too. Yeah. So I think there's gonna be two D4. There's two D4 leagues now.
There was that other D.
There's D4 North and D4 South.
Damn it!
So
damn it! I tried.
Tease nuts.
I was like, I can't find a schedule.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I don't know what happened. So apparently, there was a bunch of D4 teams set up, right? Or I say a bunch, but there was a schedule set because there was a handful of D4 teams, right? Woodlands put forth the D4 team. Hertz putting forth the D4 team.
Chupa.
Kingwood is a D4 team now, and
why?
There was Chupacabras. So Chupacabras dropped out.
I thought D4 was a social team
because they want to be a social.
You don't get more social than D4.
They want to play socially. D4 is social. That's what I'm like. What the fuck are you talking about? That did not make any sense to me. I don't understand that. What I don't understand. What do you mean you would be social? Oh, we're only going to play tournaments?
There's no tournaments.
There's only one 15. There's hardly, there's Lockridge, right? Lockridge or Lockhart?
I've never even heard of Lockridge. Never heard of
There's the Austin one, right? Lockridge, Lone Survivor, and Lockridge? Lockhart? Lockridge?
I've heard of Cowtown.
That's the one up at the Blacksfield or Huntsfield in Austin.
Yeah, there's no
No, I won't. No.
That's gay. No.
So I don't
Much
know.
like a chupacabra, they'll be non-existent then. You found a chupacabra to do that?
Much like a chupacabra, they can suck it.
Chupa be a better. I'm listening.
Chupa mi berka. As we have a discussion before this podcast to try to clean it up.
If you're
we're teaching people new languages. We're multilingual here.
We just said. You can say chupacabra. Nope. Beep.
Go to Spanish class and tell your teacher you learned a new phrase. Chupa mi berka.
It's not something you order at Taco Bell. It's not a chalupa. Chalupa huevos.
Guapo.
I don't know. Yeah. Well,
so I don't know what they're planning on. That was interesting to me.
Your boy will be back out this season taking photos at some D3 matches. So
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing some of the old familiar faces in the crowd at TRU.
D3. Any D1 or D2 guys listening?
Speaking of D1,
give a shout out, make a request, and maybe we can come out. We'll make the drive
Saturday
to one of the games.
With a special guest going to be there too.
Ooh,
friend of the podcast,
nice.
ambassador, old Polly Paul, Luck of the Irish, I think. So gonna go watch what?
It's like a thing now. Okay.
Yeah, they're playing HTX.
Every time I say his name, I have
the
to
Dallas Jackals Academy team, or
I
think that's what they call themselves. It's like it's HTX Dallas Jackals version of their farm team, but I can't remember I think it's Dallas Jackals Academy.
Yeah, the Dallas Jackals. So they I don't know, it was last week or the week before they played the NOLA Gold Academy team.
I thought HTX was
the Gold Miners.
No, I know, but I thought they were better than the score.
HTX is the feeder team for SaberCats.
Excuse me. Dallas Jackals Academy. Okay, so yeah, they played NOLA Gold Academy. They played Dallas Jackals Academy this weekend. The following weekend, they played the Dallas Jackals Academy again at Dallas. So.
So here's my question: is so HTX plays in the D1 division, right? Does the Dallas Jackals Academy not play in the D1 division? Where do they play?
Team, but yeah, I don't know where they play because they have so HTX played Tennessee Elite the other week, 2 weeks ago. So they play NOLA Gold Academy again. They play Dallas RFC. What is Dallas RFC? Is that another Dallas team?
See,
that's the logo on the site doesn't look like the Reds logo, but then they
Dallas
play
Rugby. Yeah, that's the Reds.
No, then they play Hark Houston Athletic Club.
It's not the Pegasus.
The Chicago Hounds Academy. Yeah.
Ooh, the Glizzies. Are they playing that here?
November 19th.
Ooh, when's that?
It's a Sunday. Interesting. We'll be at a wedding.
Should try to go to
that weekend. Yeah.
On the 19th?
Yeah. Yeah.
Friend of the podcast.
No, it's not a secret. Yeah. It's like
sorry. I don't know if that was a secret. My bad.
Thing. It's the Irish thing. And then they play the Dallas Harlequins, and that has in parentheses Red River Conference, whatever that means. Maybe that's where the Dallas Jackals play then. Red River Conference. This is like
so that might be like part of their
RRC. Yeah, maybe so. And then this would be a good one we could go to in December
versus TRU
at home. HTX plays Mexico national team. That would be a fun one to go to. You want to do that one? December 16th.
Yes.
It's a Saturday. Yeah, let's do it, dude.
Yeah.
2 guys, 1 pitch. Going to be at that match for sure. That'd be a good one. That'd be fun.
That one guy down in Corpus who jumped on with us from McAllen, he was from Mexico, and he didn't play on the national team, but he played with like the feeder to the national team. So he knew a bunch of the guys. So I wonder if he'll be there.
Can he make appearances in public places?
That'd be cool. I forgot the guy's name, though, honestly. I don't remember anybody's name.
That was messed
It
up.
should be. I don't know. That's a good question.
Wait, did he show up on the sand side or the water
He just
side?
showed up on the beach, so I don't know if he.
How did he arrive?
I was about to run with it.
What was the vessel he arrived in?
I was about to let that one
Automobile?
roll. I gotta. Let me.
Oh,
Let's
maybe we're
take
giving
a roll back here.
Giving-
So with that one up.
giving away his
Before I start, just roll. I'll roll through that one real
give
quick.
away his identity.
I'll get us canceled on that one real quick.
Yeah, I don't know what conference the Academy is in. Maybe it's Red River Conference.
Oh man,
I didn't realize that was a conference.
yeah,
I naive of me to think there's something else.
it's so weird.
Good.
Because HTX plays Dallas Reds. They play the Blacks. They play the Huns. They play. There's another D1 team.
I'm drawing a blank.
It's not the Harlequins. It's another Dallas.
Is it dark?
It's another Dallas team. Fuck. No, Dark is a D2 team.
Fort Worth D2.
What is the other Dallas team? That'll come to
If
us
I
later.
had shitty rugby
and I know,
score
it sucks is that
open,
because
I'd
we
love
talked
it.
about them before.
Luckily, I haven't had to open
That's
that
how
site in
bad
a
we
long
are at
time.
this fucking podcasting.
My memory's gone to absolute dog shit. So
That's how bad we are at this.
I don't know if it's
Fuck that site.
TBI, CTE.
Look, we got a lot of shit going on.
I don't know. I'm chalk it up to a combination of everything.
BJs,
I know if that's
HJs,
possible.
OTP HJs.
That seems logistically impossible.
Who knows? Who
Who
knows?
Logistically impossible. There we go. Off the rails.
Logistically impossible.
Off the rails.
No.
Keep it tight.
Off the rails
Keep it
again.
tight.
We're never gonna tighten this shit up.
Oh, speaking of keeping it
Yeah,
tight,
so-
Bachelor in Paradise
Keep
is
it
on
tight.
tonight.
Keep it
Started
tight. Keep it
last
tight. Any of you fuckers listening to this?
week. That's it. Speaking of keeping it tight, Bachelor in Paradise.
The what?
Bachelor in Paradise. You know Bachelor in Paradise? Okay.
Bachelor
So,
Paradise.
quick synopsis. If you ever watched The Bachelorette or Bachelor, right? So you have all the people that are like the weirdos or like got up to the end, didn't make it, looking for love. So they take these like weirdos and the people that almost made it and they send them to this resort on the beach in like Mexico during the summer and just have them like try to fall in love. And it just turns into like chaos and drama. And it's like a telenovela or nueva, whatever the Mexican soap operas are,
And
but it's of all former Bachelor and Bachelorette people, and it's just great drama to watch. It's fantastic. I mean, yeah, but cable, so it's
just dicks and
covered,
pussy lips
yeah.
everywhere.
And it's just like the fantastic drama that is reality TV. So it's
But
like if you like The
cable, so it's
Bachelor and
all blurred.
Bachelorette and you watch it only for like the first like weeks of all the drama and craziness, this is just a whole season of that of just just drama. I mean, just crying and fighting and it's just
nonstop. It does not get any better.
It's like it's great.
Oh,
It's just
hell yeah.
it's just
The
drama.
good stuff.
Oh,
gotta check that one out.
my other favorite show tonight, the season 2 is the Special Forces show where they take real special force people like Rudy Reyes and like the SAS people, and they take celebrities and put them through this stuff. So this is the second week. I watched last season so this new season has like Tara Reid, like Des Bryant, Brian Austin Green, Jojo Siwa, some dude from the dude Tom Sandoval from yes, he's on there. So like it's great, man. So tonight's the second episode.
Vanderpump Rules. Yeah,
it's a double whammy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's. I love just seeing these special forces because I love Rudy Reyes, man. If you watch Generation
I gotta watch
Kill,
that.
He played himself in it.
So
bleach your mustache. Is that Iceman? No, Iceman was
Iceman. from Generation Kill? No. The sergeant.
It's not Iceman. It's
It's an Iceman.
Oh,
Snowman.
I gotta look it up now because it's gonna kill me.
I can't remember.
Generation Kill cast.
It's gonna bother me now. But he was a gunny on my first deployment. Because we had a recon platoon attached to us. And I remember being like, everybody's like, "Oh, that's fucking him." And I was like, "No way, dude." I went up. He goes,
okay, yeah, you're right. Sergeant Brad Iceman. Okay.
Yeah, yes, gunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, "Ooh, yes, gunny."
Iceman.
Little HN.
Yeah, so some of the guys played themselves, some didn't. Like Rudy was himself.
No warfare device.
It's
fucking
I bought the Blu-ray series of it because for me it was, now obviously I was not a recon Marine by any stretch of the imagination, but I think I may have talked about this on the podcast. But the route they took up to Baghdad so I stayed at Camp Matilda, so we were at the same camp in Kuwait. And so the route they took up to Baghdad was the same route our RCT took. And so like it's cool to watch because like all the towns, like everything we went through later on, like a week later or whatever, even though we were like first push in, they were the point. They were the tip of the spear, we were like the feathers. But it's just cool to see. So like when I came back and like the book came out before the show and I was telling people, like friends of mine that weren't in there, like, what was it like? And I was like, just read Generation Kill. Like, I'm not a recon guy, but like it's the same like mannerisms, talk, everything the same went through, like the, no shower, just nastiness, and just like it's so funny. So I go back and like every now and then, like when I don't miss it, but when I just want to like reminisce, I just put it on. It's so great. It's so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to watch the Pacific.
The Pacific on Netflix. So I think with Bailey and Ava leaving for the national show.
I don't know if I have watched
over the weekend. I think that's what I'm gonna be watching. Revisiting. That's fucking good, man. You gotta watch it.
Really?
It's like
I need to watch it. There's some military
World War II island hopping.
I'll watch the old stuff. I don't like the
good.
new.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen Sniper. I haven't seen. What's the one? I haven't seen American Sniper, and I haven't seen. What's the one with Luttrell? Lone Survivor. I haven't seen that one either.
Oh, Lone Survivor.
Generation Kill was so good, though, man.
Yeah.
Tangent.
Yeah. All right. Tangent. We were talking about shit. All right. So, World Cup, TRU. Fucking, I don't think anything's happened to MLR. Sabercats
didn't release this yet, but
jerseys that you can buy, $75 jerseys.
But
no, if you're watching, if you wonder what we're talking about, go on YouTube and watch me. Watch the video. You'll see what Clay's wearing. So that shit's dope.
Keep an ear out. Cross your fingers. Let's see what happens. Say some prayers if you're into that. We'll see. We got our fingers in a lot of stuff.
We'll see what
and not
happens.
just clothes. I mean, bowling balls. Keep it classy.
Fingers in a lot of pies. You know what I'm saying?
Stay tuned. Buenos noches.
All right. We'll see you cocksuckers later.